What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Pearl Jam. Yes, indeed. Pearl Jam fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Abraham Esparza. Esparza? Yeah, Esparza. Okay, so Abraham Esparza. Abraham wanted to see me react to this song by Pearl Jam called Angel. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I've never heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. Does not strike any kind of bells. However, there's always a chance I may have heard the song in the past and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Pearl Jam, and the video has 24,410 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. This artwork is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Nani?
Who built this? Who designed this? It's freaking me out, man. Anyway, okay, so we got Angel, we got Pearl Jam, we're good to go. I gotta look at this for the next 2.5 minutes. I don't know if I can handle it. It's weird looking. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Like an angel, fly over your house. Like an angel, pass out wishes. Like an angel, I remove the arrow. Like an angel, I live on. I'm not living what was promised. I am close but can't enjoy. Oh, I'm not dying. Oh, I'm so tortured, 'cause I see all tortured, and all I cannot do. Tortured, all I should have done. Tortured, while I occupy.
I'm getting them saying tortured. Boy, they're not kidding. Ugh. All these dissonant chords. These dissonant chords. Like I've always said, I like dissonance when it makes sense and when it resolves. There's no resolution here. It's just. Here's the funny thing. It's like a reverse resolve. It's starting out on major, and then it goes dissonant, and then it goes into further dissonant, and then it goes back up to major. But there's no, but that's the beginning of a new phrase, though. So it's like, does that really resolve? No, it doesn't resolve. The phrase starts over. Now, if it had gone, dissonant, less dissonant, and went to major in that one phrase, that's resolution. That's where it resolves. This is not resolving, it's devolving. It's which is sad because vocally it sounds really good. It sounds really good from a vocal standpoint. The vocals, I'll be honest with you, the vocals is the only thing that's really making this tolerable. It's a shame because I can almost picture the score I'm going to give this, and it's a shame because the vocal performance deserves a much higher score. Anyway, let's keep going. Maybe, hopefully this changes. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not living what was promised. I am far from glorified. Oh, I'm not dying. Oh, I'm not alone.
I like this part. Yeah.
Mine is not a celestial state with idle hymns of praise.
Okay.
Time is short, I have an appointment at noon in hell, across the waste of space and fields of air I glide alone at night. Oh, please think of me, 'cause I'm by your side. I'm by your side. I'm by your
Interesting ending. Interesting ending. Just fitting out on that without that unresolved chord right there. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I have mixed feelings about this one. I was wrong about the score I had in my head. I was completely wrong about the score in my head. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'll see you in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with Angel. This was a request from Abraham Esperanza. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yep, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. How should I start this? Let's start with the intro. Let's get that intro out of the way. Was not a fan of that intro. Was not a fan. I actually just did a reaction to a 9 Inch Nails song not all that long ago. Somewhat Damaged. That's the one. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the video I just did right before this one. Same issue. The intro, not a fan at all. Was not digging that whatsoever. I already, after the first minute, I was like, if the entire song is going to be like this, I already know the score I'm going to give it. Then it kicked in, and it became far more melodic, far more uplifting, pleasing to the ear. It had a defined direction, and it took off, and it was a lot better than the beginning was. The beginning was just too... It wasn't so much the fact of the dissonance. I didn't mind the dissonance. It wasn't so dissonant that it was terrible. But my issue with it is, you started out on the major, then you went to the dissonance, instead of doing the dissonance and resolving to the major for each phrase. So, if they had flipped it around, it probably would have made a lot more sense to me musically. It would have made a lot more sense than starting on the major and going to the dissonance and then going back to the major on the next phrase without any resolution. That's where it kind of stuck in my craw. That's where it was kind of like, I just, you know, it's just like, come on, resolve. And then when it kicked into the next part, it kicked into the next minute and on, it was fine. It was fine. It was perfectly fine. Looking at it from an instrumental standpoint, averaging the two out, this would have gotten somewhere in the low to mid 6s. The intro was like in the high 4s, okay? The second half of the song was in, I would say, about the high 7s, somewhere in there. So it would have come out to about a mid 6, okay? If I'm being honest here. Now, why then am I giving this a 7.3? Very simply, you all can thank Eddie Vedder for this one. Eddie Vedder saved this song. His vocal performance on this, throughout the entire song, even through the intro. The intro, his vocals saved the intro, if I'm being honest with you. Without his vocals carrying it and carrying the melodic line and keeping the song moving forward in a melodic direction, I would not have been thrilled at all with that intro. I mean, that intro would have been absolutely appalling and offensive to me. But luckily, Eddie Vedder's vocals helped save it, and that helped out quite a bit. It helped save it from going from the high 4s into the low 2s, if I'm being perfectly honest here. Now, in the throughout the entire song, though, his vocals were phenomenal. But I just had to point out, especially the beginning, where he literally saved the intro. The rest of the song, everything made sense. Everything sounded good. It sounded complimentary to what each other were doing as far as vocals versus instrumentation. Very complimentary to each other. There was no tug of war at all. They blended together really well. That's why it's getting the 7.3. You can thank Eddie Vedder for that. So, 7.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.